Reg League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Good Pod, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 120 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, click the link in my Threads, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, into September, maybe beginning of October when you watching this. But if it's October, that means that we've survived July, we survived August, we survived September. And I'm here to drop my 3 favorite movies of the third quarter of 2023 on y'all. It was a solid quarter. I don't know if it was as good as the second quarter, April, May, June. I don't know if it was good as the first quarter, January, February, March. But the highs were super high. Like, my favorite movie of this quarter ended up as my number 3 favorite movie of the year. But then my least favorite movie this quarter is in like my bottom 3, maybe bottom 5 of the year as well. And they both came out on the same weekend. Fancy that. New Mission Impossible. We got Barbie, Oppenheimer, A Haunted Mansion, Try Again. It wasn't really a reboot. It wasn't really a reimagining. It was just another chance, another shot. I think it'll be another 20 some odd years before we get a third. August, we got new Ninja Turtles, Meg 2, another DC movie, another video game movie. Didn't get a chance to see Shortcomings, didn't get a chance to see Bottoms. September, new Equalizer, new Saw, new Expendables, new Hercule Poirot. But we got new Gareth Edwards. And I feel like there was something in September that I watched that I didn't bring up. Not even mentioning streaming. Number 3. I think my number 3 is in a shock, y'all. Probably piss y'all off. My number 3 is Oppenheimer. I really, really, really liked Oppenheimer. I didn't love Oppenheimer. You see this guy, socially awkward, genius. The stresses of creating a weapon that murdered, I don't know the number, hundreds of thousands. And then we see like how he offended people and how they took it and tried to ruin his reputation and his life. Great character study, great acting, insanely long. This is the movie that I hope come award season that nobody shuts up about. But its release date might hurt it though. At number 2, a movie that I just saw, so I won't give too much detail into. I do put my actual review in the video though, as you just saw with Oppenheimer. My number 2 is The Creator. New Gareth Edwards, John David Washington, and his star still rising. Original sci-fi. Like, that should be the only sell you need to go see this. Similarities, like I said in my review, Blade Runner, Golden Child, Man on Fire. Like, you put those in a blender, you get The Creator. And it's Denzel's son. What more do you want? Like, what always trips me out about about John David Washington is that the more dialogue he has in a movie, you hear Denzel in there, and it's great. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm still thinking about this movie. And my favorite movie this quarter, if you've known me for a long time, this should come as no surprise. I saw this movie twice the month it came out, and it's the only animated movie behind me, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. This is the first time ever that the creative minds behind the property put teenage at the forefront instead of ninja. This is an origin story in the purest form. Splinter teaches the turtles ninjutsu as a mode of defending themselves from humans, as a mode of protection, and not fighting the Foot Clan. They meet April. They're all around the same age, so teenage 15-year-old teenagers aren't perving on a 20 or 30 something newswoman. A teenager's voicing the turtles is so genius. We've had like 6 other turtle movies previous, and they were all portrayed by grown men. Not that that's bad. I mean, the original 1990 Ninja Turtles and Secret of the Ooze, I will still defend until the day I die. But this new take has a chance to be Spider-Verse level epic. The animation is so beautiful, the dialogue is great, it's funny, the characters are interesting. Ice Cube absolutely owns his role as Superfly. It's like the writer's strike is over, so it's like once the actor's strike is over, I pray that Paramount announces a sequel. Like, I know a sequel has been talked about and practically confirmed by the director. I want the release date. Because I want to watch this shit again. What did you like this quarter? What didn't you like this quarter? I thought Meg 2: The Trench was the worst movie of the third quarter of the year. Haunted Mansion and Expendables kind of on its ass though. Not that I didn't like those; they were just lower ranked. I know a lot of people loved Barbie. I know people thought I was crazy because Mission Impossible was my number 3 until the creator just bumped it. I live in a predominantly Mexican town, so I'm getting told that I didn't like Blue Beetle because I didn't understand the references or jokes or whatever. That is absolutely untrue. The familial aspect of Blue Beetle was amazing. The sister was hilarious. George Lopez had his moments of funny and obnoxious. The family was great until they were inserted into the final battle in the third act. Susan Sarandon as a supervillain was trash. The final battle was trash until like the last 2 minutes. Getting to know the suit was good. It's just the comic booky superhero-ness of Blue Beetle is where I took points away. Gran Turismo, one of my favorite surprises of the year, man. Like, this was a solid quarter. Aside from new Martin Scorsese, I can't tell you what comes out in October. I don't care. I'm taking my wife to the Taylor Swift movie. I don't give a fuck about The Exorcist. I feel like there's like streaming shit that I want to see in October. Like, I won't be at the theater or do many reviews in October. But then November has The Marvels, new Hunger Games, Trolls 3, a new Disney animated movie. December has Aquaman, Wonka, and other stuff I can't think of at the moment because the strikes shuffled a lot of release dates. So I don't completely know. But like I said, let me know what you liked in the third quarter, man. Like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.